So, I'll admit something. I might have been wrong. Well, should have been more excited about this phone right here, the Motorola Razr Plus. After seeing MKBHD's video on this phone, I have honestly gotten a new loving for this phone. So, Motorola is going in a very weird direction with this phone. My biggest issue with this as critic about it was the fact that it has a Snapdragon 8 1 Gen processor. While Z Flip 5 is coming out in 2 months and it's going to have the exact same processor. Oh wait, no, it's going to have the Snapdragon 8 Gen 2 processor for the exact same price. And it has double the performance already, according to Geekbench, than this phone right here. So the question is, well, what's the point of this phone? It's not a budget phone. It's not cheaper than the Z Flip 5. So why would I buy Z Flip or this phone over Z Flip 5? Well, this phone is trying something new. And it comes with the Hertz. The Hertz? Yes. Here's weird. It's so freaking weird. I don't know why, but Motorola has equipped this bad boy right here with 144 Hertz outside display and 165 Hertz inside display. Now, you might say, is that even necessary? To a certain degree, yes. But it doesn't make sense that they gave the Snapdragon 8 Gen 1 processor with this if their motive with everything is to go more toward gaming. Because if you give a higher Hertz display, you're not doing it for media consumption, because all media runs at 60 Hertz, period. You're doing it most likely for gaming. And we're at a point now where, the industry standard is becoming 120 Hertz displays across the board. So for 165 Hertz or 144 Hertz, 144 Hertz outside display makes no sense. Don't get me wrong, I love this outside display. After watching his video, I loved it even more because it's just that next level elegance of having like a full-on cell phone on the outside of the display. Probably won't ever use it like that. I'm not gonna lie to you guys. I'll probably never use this cell phone closed and hold it like this and be texting like this. But still, it's nice to have the features, especially with the cameras, with, a whole bunch of other applications that you can set up on the outside display. It's actually pretty dang nice. Biggest problem I will say about this outside display, only problem I would have is that I just don't feel like it can ever be fully utilized for how big the outside display is. Now, the Z Flip 5 is going to have an outside display very similar to this. So again, it's like everything that Motorola did here, Samsung is right around the corner, really about to replicate everything that they're doing here. So, the 144 outside display, Hertz outside display doesn't make sense. But the inside display being 165 Hertz makes sense. Gaming. Games can run at 165 Hertz, 244 Hertz, so on and so on. Gaming really has no limitations. Now, based on human science, 240 Hertz, anything above that is pointless. Human eye can't react that fast, so if you get 240 Hertz cell phone, you try to game on it, you're really just wasting your time. Wasting your time and money. But 165 Hertz, that's something. And if they would have packed a Snapdragon 8 Gen 2 processor in this bad boy with the 165 Hertz display, cell phone would have been like $1,500–$1,600. And then it would have been like, okay, well, do you want to buy this cell phone or Z Flip 5 that's $500 less? And Z Flip 5 has everything this has except for the, Hertz of the panels. They wouldn't have been able to sell the cell phone. So the only way they could keep it to $1,000 and make it very competitive is to release this cell phone with a Snapdragon 8 Gen 1 processor. Which, again, like I said, the Snapdragon 8 Gen 1 processor is not bad. The Galaxy Z Fold 4 has it, and the Z Fold 4, in my opinion, is one of the fastest phones I own. It's not like it's a game changer when it comes to, well, that phone has a, Gen 2 processor, this phone has a Gen 1 processor. I think it's like a 60% performance increase from the Gen 1 processor, which is a lot. But then again, you gotta keep in mind, this has 165 Hertz panels. So if you are trying to game on 165 Hertz, then that's gonna be, your best bet right here. Next problem. Mobile games being developed at 165 Hertz. Most mobile games right now are developed to run at 60 Hertz, period. They're not meant to run above 60 Hertz. Computer games are, Mac, PC, not really Mac, but PC games are, because they understand that, if you have a PC or a laptop, you might have a 3080, 3070, 3060, 3090 in there, or the 40 series too. So you need to have the extra performance of extra frame rate. Usually cell phones, for the most part, other than the last couple years, we haven't even seen 120 Hertz until the last couple years. Now we're talking about 165 Hertz and 144 Hertz. Now we're getting a little crazy, right? It's not for media consumption, it's for gaming. So, unless their whole pitch is, listen, it's silky smooth when you're scrolling through the settings. It's the only other thing I can think about than, to have it this crazy of advancement this quickly. With 8 gigabytes of RAM, this phone is still going to be a really good freaking phone. And that outside display really shows how beautiful this phone actually is. I also love the build of it. Next thing I'll talk about, and the final thing I'll talk about is the thing people don't like. The crease. It's not bad. I feel like, and this is my personal opinion, I feel like it's better than Samsung's. I feel like it looks better than Samsung's, and it's less noticeable than Samsung's. It's not on Oppo's level yet. It's not. But I feel like it can get there. And I think a lot of people are going to like this phone for that reason. It's not one thing about this phone that puts it above Samsung and makes it better than the Z Flip 5. There's not really one set thing where it's like, okay, that is why it's better than the Z Flip 5. This is why. This is why. No. It's more of a collective things put together. And I'm really excited about the Z Flip 5, right? And I can't wait to see more pictures of the Z Flip 5 when it comes out. But Motorola might have something going here. And I don't know, maybe it's just my gut reaction or my gut feeling of seeing this cell phone. I've already bought it. Well, not bought it, but I'm going to pre-order it when it comes out. When I say bought it, mentally I've already bought it. Like, I mentally already bought this phone. I'm pre-ordering when it comes out. It's coming out on June 23rd. I've never been this excited about a cell phone before. I don't know why. I mean, Surface Duo 1, obviously, I've been most excited. Z Fold 3 was actually my second most excited. It's probably my third most excited smartphone now, released. But most excited flippable cell phone. Which you guys already know in the channel, I don't really ever get into the flippable phones as much as I probably should. But Motorola might have something special here. I'll probably still pick up a Z Flip 5. I might. I probably will. I really hate the Z Flip series, period. But I might pick that up just for comparison. Guys, tell me down below your thoughts and opinions. See you guys in the next one. Peace.